So we are back again guys sa panibagong episodes ng ating reaction na video. At ngayon ay nagbabalik ulit tayo dito kay Nook's Top 5. Sorry Nook kung laging kay Nook's Top 5 yung ginagawa ko ng reaction. Wala eh. So anyway, ito ay pinamagatang 10 scary videos to cry yourself to sleep to. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, ay mag-subscribe ka na at nandyan lang po yun sa may baba. Ano pang hinihintay natin sa Fordado? Let's go na!
Urban explorers from the YouTube channel 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪𝗏 visit the historic La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The cemetery was built in 1886 and is the final resting place of many notable figures. But while wandering through the huge cemetery's 12,000 tombs and vaults, the guys stumble upon a crypt that has been vandalized. Their camera captures something downright chilling.
Están re abandonados, boludo. Ano yung kabaong? May kabaong putik.
No. Mira lo que es esto.
Did you see it?
Huh?
No? Well, neither did the guys who filmed it. You see, after posting this video
Hindi ko nga nakita.
to YouTube, their sharp-eyed viewers
Meron
were
ako.
freaked out when they noticed a creepy little pale hand pulling back into an open
Uy, may
coffin.
kamay.
Now it happened so quick that it's hard to see without bright
Sorry, to be honest, wala talaga nakita. Naas ko yung aking sound card. Sorry, pasensya na.
the footage and analyzing it frame by frame. But when the footage is converted to a negative image, the spooky little hand is a bit easier to see. Now it's very unlikely that anyone could have crawled into that coffin to fake this. This crypt is very old and unstable, and it would be very dangerous for someone to just climb inside. So did this group of urban explorers accidentally capture proof of the paranormal? Well, as usual, you decide. You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗪𝗏. Trapped. In this next video, a man is taking a short video of a car that he's planning to sell. The vehicle belonged to his sister, who tragically passed away right inside the car over a year and a half ago. After sending the footage to a potential buyer, he gets an alarming message saying he should really check the video closer.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you can have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice.
Parang may umiiyak.
Here's the front.
Oo nga.
Back. Here's some of the back.
Oh, sabi ko na eh. Okay.
But I don't know.
Okay, no?
If you're interested, just let me know what you think.
Throughout the footage, the faint sound of a woman crying can be heard. The video was shared online by These Dark Adventures and quickly gained nearly 500,000 views. In the video comments, many concerned viewers believe that the voice belongs to the spirit of the man's sister who passed away inside the car, and that her soul is still trapped, unable to move on. Motorcycle mystery. In the city of Cagayan de Oro in the Philippines, a motorcycle rider is driving down a busy road that is notorious for being the site of many fatal accidents. He is about to experience something that is truly
Ay siguro itong nagsagastad na ito ay Pilipino.
bizarre.
Thank you very much Nook's Top 5 sa pag-feature na ito sa iyong video. Okay. Napan ko to sa NGS.
Someone appears to jump right into the motorcycle's path, but when the rider looks back, there's no one there. But it gets even weirder because the motorcycle rider claims that whoever this was, they didn't appear to have a face, only a strange dark blur.
Wala siyang mukha no? Wala nga.
Now, many locals believe that the rider saw the ghost of someone who passed away on the dangerous road. But if this wasn't anything supernatural, then just what happened here? Let me know what you think. Open house. Reddit user/realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late.
So technically,
In order to showcase
maganda naman din yung bahay. Okay
the
lang naman.
house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage. And things are about to get weird.
Okay.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
Ha? 1962?
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Uy, nagbukas. Ulit.
1963 bungalow.
Sorry na guys. Ulit. At hindi ko nakita. Sorry. Oh, grabe. Oh,
Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera.
tapos naglag nga no?
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Yeah. Sure ka ba? Baka pag mamaya, kapag meron dyan nag-islam na pinto, sumigaw ka. Oh, sabi mo, hindi ka takot. Bakit tumakbo ka?
door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked. But she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. But things get even crazier as a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again I ask, did you see it?
Huh?
Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken, and then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time that she finally captured it on camera. Flicker. Reddit user 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗪𝗪 says that his mother is taking care of a young foster child at her home in England. One night, a TV is playing a cartoon in the child's bedroom, but the flickering light from the screen reveals something that the Reddit user and his mom simply can't explain. Something that is downright creepy. Someone seems to be seated in the chair. A small pale face illuminates in the flashing light from the TV screen. Then the face just disappears.
Wala din.
Reddit user 𝗙𝗢𝗪𝗪𝗪 wonders if his mother's security camera accidentally captured a paranormal presence. But what do you think this is? The Fond du Lac UFO. Around 2 a.m., Florissa Bonnet and her family friends are driving home to Fond du Lac, Saskatchewan, Canada. Suddenly, Florissa spots something very odd in the night sky.
It looks like a UFO, right? That's a UFO.
Guy?
Just stay right there. Look, it's just above there.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. That's a UFO. You can just see it.
Well, hide, you know.
Bro, you can just see it. It's like a round.
Just keep recording it.
It's only on YouTube. It won't expire.
Everyone is shocked as they witness a strange circular object with flashing lights soaring through the sky. Florissa
Yung pala'y nasa taas. Kanina po nakatim dito sa mga bandang dito. Putik. Ito pa rin tinutukoy. Visit na yan.
His mother posted the video to Facebook, and friends and local residents immediately began to respond that they too have seen the strange UFO.
Seen one before by Arena. It was so dark and we were on 2 trucks drinking. Scared all of us.
Eyewitness reports in the thread go all the way back to January 1990. So just what could this mysterious flying object be? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Follower. Nick Perry says that late one night he was driving down the allegedly haunted Dyers Lane Road in Roseville, California. He says that he saw an ominous dark shadow figure appear in the middle of the road. Nick believes that this dark entity followed him home and says that he now experiences terrifying paranormal activity. So back in 2022, I shared Nick's story on Nuke's Top 5, along with some of the scary footage that he had captured.
Ogoy. Uy, walang
Now, in
tao.
the last 2 years since those videos were recorded, Nick Perry has moved to a new house in a new city, but he believes that the dark entity has followed him.
I just got home, and as I was walking in, I heard some banging noises in here. So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, what it is. Max, shut up. Ain't nobody here.
Shit!
Nose up against the fucking wall.
Masyado gagi.
Nick decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from home. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked.
Agoy. Putang ina.
Nick says that he's reached out to several churches and religious authorities, but no one has helped him. As of today, Nick says that he continues to experience paranormal events in and around his home. He shares his dark experiences over on his YouTube channel, Mimic.
Nakita ko agad eh. May gumagaraw dun sa may sahig eh.
Leandro from Buenos Aires, Argentina says that he began to
Napansin ko agad.
experience strange unexplained events only weeks after moving into his new home. He says that he would often discover that many of his belongings had been inexplicably moved into the house's bathroom. Leandro installed a security camera to see what's been going on, but late
Okay, nagbukas ng kusa yung pinto. Ay, putagis ka.
¡Sos hijo de puta!
Leandro is completely unnerved by the strange paranormal experience. He decides to check into the history of his new home for answers. He is horrified when he discovers that in the 1950s, a family of 4 passed away in a tragic fire on the very same land where his house now sits. Another night
Ito ba yung mga nakatira noon?
now sits.
Ah, ito? Okay.
Another night, and Leandro has his friend Daniel over.
Ay, hindi yata. Masabi lang guys ah.
He decides to check into the history of his new home for answers. He is horrified when he discovers that in the 1950s, a family of 4 passed away in a tragic fire on the very same land where his house now sits.
Ah, okay.
Another night, and Leandro has his friend Daniel over. And once again, shit goes sideways.
Yun. Yun, nasa may bintana.
A mysterious white figure can be seen passing by the window just outside Leandro's home. Then the items sitting on the nightstand get launched into the air by an invisible force. And Leandro and his friend Daniel jump up in shock. And now, this is when things get really strange. Because Leandro claims that after this incident, the spirit that haunts his house actually began to imitate or mimic the sound of his friend Daniel's voice.
Son las 3 de la mañana de nuevo. Y esto es con lo que yo convivo desde hace meses. Con esto yo convivo hace meses. Siempre que grabo. Vos no sos Daniel. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Daniel se fue hace meses del país. Vos no sos Daniel. Si querés lastimarme, salí y lastimame ahora. Ya. Déjame de joder. Déjame de joder. puedo vivir. Ya no puedo vivir así. Ya no puedo vivir.
Putragis ka.
Yo no tengo más miedo. Tengo más miedo. No, yo así no puedo vivir. Así no puedo seguir.
Leandro says that he's had more than enough of the
Grabe yun.
strange supernatural activity in his new home. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Footprints. A woman named Kat lives in a remote area near the woods in Pennsylvania. One freezing cold morning around 4 a.m., Kat wakes up to find a light dusting of snow covering the ground outside.
Okay.
Then she notices something just outside her back door. Something truly disturbing.
Good morning, guys. It is
Who was barefoot on the deck? Barefoot? Tama ba yung pag-pronounce ko nun?
literally
Pasensya na po guys kung mali yun ha.
5 a.m. And I opened the back door to put some dry food out for the stray kitties. And there are people feet printed all over my deck in the snow. Do you see this? They start over there.
Uy,
And it like barefoot walks up to the table. There's nothing coming up to the... Maybe there is some coming up to the door. What? And I don't see any in the yard. What is this? I see them kind of coming out of the flower bed. They stop there. I thought maybe they would have walked off through that flower bed, but I don't see anything there. It's like one straight line from out in the yard up to the door,
lamig yun sa paa.
turned around towards the table, and then just stopped moving. That one has like
Oo nga, bakit nga ng paa oh?
1, 2, 3, 4, like
Ano yan? Ha? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6?
6 toes. That's 6 toes.
6 nga.
That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is
Di yan tao.
16 degrees out. I have not gone outside yet. My cat came and woke me up, hysterical, probably because there was some barefoot person on the deck. I'm just more concerned about like a mental health crisis because there's no reason to be out there barefoot.
Now, for obvious reasons, Kat is a bit freaked out. But she's also worried that someone might be experiencing a mental health crisis and is wandering around in the freezing cold with no shoes. She calls the police, but she's reassured that no one has been reported missing or lost, and there have been no reports of trespassers or break-ins in the area. Kat is concerned, but she's done all she can, and she just lets it go. But almost 2 weeks later, the mysterious footprints are back.
Okay, morning footprint update. Let me show you. This is the first time we've had snow since the initial footprint sighting.
Okay.
Do you see that? They're barefoot again.
Meron na naman.
They're in a different spot than... Look at my shadow. So those prints are in a different spot than when we had prints before.
Okay.
Let's go downstairs. It is 7 o'clock. I've been up since 4:30. I didn't look outside. I just came up here and then I opened the window to see if any of the stray cats were coming up to the door yet because I didn't feed them yet. I'm gonna stay right along the side so I don't interfere. Those are definitely very bare human feet, but there are not 6 toes on these that I can tell. I don't know. No, those are very clear toes right there. So the house next door has nobody living in it, so I'm not sure why the prints would be coming from that deck.
Deck.
Happy New Year.
Kat purchased 2 security cameras to monitor the outside of her home, but the mysterious barefoot stranger hasn't returned. Yet.
6 oh. Putragis yan. Mantala ating mga ganto 5 ay ito 6. Di na tao yan.
So could this be something supernatural? Or is it something even scarier? a real person creeping around Kat's house in the middle of the night. Heads up, popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong is back, this time investigating an abandoned school in China that is said to be extremely haunted. As his live stream audience watches, Xiaolong begins to hear unexplained noises from somewhere in the building. He's a little on edge as he goes to check out the strange sounds. What happens next is... just watch.
听见没？开回音呢。
Tragis yan ang pangit na mukha. Statwa lang pala. Putang ina. Tragis yan. Tatlo lang pala. Naidistalo si Kuya. Putang ina yan.
Xiaolong gets the fright of his life because of a plastic statue head. But luckily Xiaolong
Naidistalo si Kuya.
delivers a good old-fashioned
tragis
slap upside the head to put that statue back in line. But things are about to get
Pero wag ka. Legit talaga yung takot niya nung mismo nakita niya yung ulo ng statwa.
a bit more serious and a bit more frightening. As Xiaolong
Lalang natawa lang ako.
explores deeper into the haunted
Visit.
school, this happens.
Ay sus, mayroon naman parang daanan. Bakit? Grabe ka, Kuya. Ang lakas ng trip mo. Agis niya doon sa labas. Inagis nga niya sa labas. Hayop.
我教你玩儿，操你妈！我教你玩儿。
Yan. Nagmumura ka, di lumabas ka na dyan. Kuya, hindi mo madadaan sa mura yan. Lumabas ka na dyan.
A small ball inside a classroom rolls across the floor by itself. So Xiaolong chucks it out a window. But then
Tinapon niya
lights
no?
hanging from the ceiling come crashing down, almost hitting Xiaolong.
Ang lakas ng trip ni Kuya eh. Tinapon.
Now, luckily, the ghost hunter made it out safe, but he's not done just yet. Inside one of the school's many rooms, he finds a dirty old mirror. And this is when his exploration takes a terrifying turn.
Uy. Hala, may kasama talaga siya. Ay no. Anong ginagawa mo? Titingin doon sa may salamin. Sabi ko, titingin na naman siya doon sa may salamin eh. Titingnan na naman.
你妈了个逼
！Yung sa may... Kuya, sapan mo rin yun sa bintana.
In the mirror's reflection, someone can be seen
Si Kuya dinadaan na lang sa pagmumura eh. Ay
standing
nako.
behind Xiaolong, but when he swings around in terror, there's no one there. After an attempt at kicking and flailing at the invisible entity, Xiaolong finds that the reflection of the figure has disappeared. But now he spots a shadowy face peeking in from a window, and the heavy closet comes crashing down right in front of him. The activity is becoming a little too intense, so Xiaolong decides to leave and ends his live stream. You can see even more terrifying moments from this ghost hunt over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
So anyway, yun lang. Ingat and God bless. See you on the next one, the video. Paalam.